Tell me get him any gone in the blink. Stack money. We can make a from the safe. Money. He can make a call.
It's week 1 of the NFL, where representatives from the AFC and NFC will square off. It's the Lions and the Chiefs under the lights on Thursday night.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight we kick off a new NFL season with the opener for 2023, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis. Well, Charles, our 8th opening night broadcast together, and we couldn't ask for a better place to be. Arrowhead Stadium, been a festive atmosphere all day. Smell of barbecue in the air. They unfurled the Super Bowl banner just a few moments ago. It's a celebration, and they are ready to get the new year started.
What I like most, partner, was that you got to slow the car down. We got a little taste of that barbecue, not just the smell. We are able to eat it a little bit. I like that. But, hey, let's not overlook these Lions under Dan Campbell. They're not here to enjoy the barbecue or the ceremony. They're here to win. They think they've got a good football team as well, and they think that they're going to the playoffs in Detroit.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
There's nothing the league's best quarterback didn't achieve last season. Super Bowl trophy? Check. MVP award? Check. League leader in yards and touchdowns? Check. How does he top the season he had last year? I don't know. But Patrick Mahomes, he usually finds a way.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try to have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice. They still have to train. And injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
They run with the second-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now to throw. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Now for Patrick Mahomes and these Chiefs, they're trying to become the first team to repeat as Super Bowl champs since the Patriots in the 03-04 seasons. So we're going on 20 years here. What kind of chances do you give the Chiefs of pulling it off?
Well, traditionally, we know how difficult those chances are. Heck, we can't get a repeat winner in the NFC.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jalen Reeves-Maybin drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. That's taken on the 25. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Lions will take over. Well, the Lions offense getting ready to go to work here, and under center, a man whose career has been rejuvenated a bit as of late. In season number 8 now out of Cal, it's Jared Goff.
Rumors of Goff's demise? Greatly exaggerated, it seems. Boy, what a big year he had last year. 29 touchdowns. It led the Lions to their first winning season since 2017. Under his leadership, the Lions expect to make the playoffs for the first time in a few seasons.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, 58 yards. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Throwing now is Mahomes. Has his man. That's James. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kadarius Toney, his intended target. 3rd down here. The time now for a look at the Lions draft class, CD. And they may have gotten some questions about where they pick guys, but Really make no mistake, this class continues to help bolster that new identity in Detroit.
They are all fits for what they're building there in the motor.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Richie James, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. Shouting through the defense. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Goff. Montgomery another target and catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Here's Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. To the air again. Goff. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Here's Goff. Caught by Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Goff throwing again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back is more dependable safety back all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Trent McDuffie just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back out to you guys in KC in just a moment. But first, let's look ahead to what should be a tremendous opening weekend for 2023. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In the late afternoon games, one of the best of the bunch will be at Soldier Field in Chicago, where it'll be the Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, this is going to get a bonkers rating. Bills, Jets at MetLife Stadium. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
I certainly am. Maybe on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the
Marvin Jones!
Down the left sideline.
Marvin Jones! Touchdown, Detroit! Marvin Jones with career touchdown number 60.
And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point try now for Patterson.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. A man who re-signed with the Chiefs back in May. Here's Jerick McKinnon.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
The longtime NFL vet Marvin Jones leading out this offense.
He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Gone. Man open, here's Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And the Lions, first down.
Goff now looking to throw.
Now that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they...
Touchdown, Detroit! 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff.
And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Patterson now for the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during his...
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Second down, McKinnon. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on the carry there. That sets up a long third down. Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Hey, ribble it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got this to the rookie, Rashee Rice. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now it's Mahomes again. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Mahomes will try again on second down. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Kadarius Toney, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Here's a 2nd and 5. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have the first down. And that is not officially going to end it, but they'll be able to take the clock way down from here. They'll run with Montgomery. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. David Montgomery, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road, week 1. You're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 46 yards. Mahomes now on 1st down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will take over. 1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That, before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game 1 of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for Detroit, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me full. Go up wearing platinum fubu on the Southwest eating fufu. And I am one that I keep them from with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to